And now it's time for
the Pinball Show. The Pinball Show.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. It's certainly been a few exciting weeks since the launch of Pinball FX into early access. Thank you to all of those who have joined us in the game and for providing us with very valuable feedback. We're hearing all your reports, the bug reports, complaints about things that are annoying to you, and of course the things that you like about the game. It's all very important for us in this early access phase that we hear from you what you want to see. And we are most definitely willing to make changes and tailor the game as we go along based on that feedback, and we will do so when we feel it's necessary and appropriate. Wanted to give you an update as to where we are with development because we are behind on a few things, namely some features, and some of these features affect the monetization system in the game. So one of the things I want to talk about really quick is the ticket system. Now, I know the ticket system isn't making a whole lot of sense to a lot of you at this point, and that's kind of maybe our fault for not explaining the full system and what we want to see long term, but we are trying to future-proof the game. And so what we've done is we've taken table purchases away from first-party stores and brought those inside of Zen. So you're buying tickets from stores, that's where your store transaction is happening, and then the tickets are being redeemed for content. So now your player data and history belongs to Zen, and we know what tables you've purchased. So in the future, if you're playing Pinball FX on a different platform, we may be able to enable that purchase across platform, which is the ultimate goal. So that's the ticket system. I know right now you're being left over with some maybe annoying ticket balances. You might have 20 or 30 tickets and you're like, what do I do with these? Well, we have a feature and a way to address that we are working on right now. Unfortunately, it is delayed. Chalk it up to world events, working in new technology, or the way that our teams are currently distributed. It's just we're seeing delays on the feature side, and so this is something that is coming, and I think it'll help fix that situation. In keeping up with what's happening on the delays, our tournament system unfortunately is delayed. It's not going to release with the April update, and we're working very hard to get that ready. I'm not going to put a time frame on it for when it will be ready, but as soon as it is ready, we'll roll that out. We're not going to wait for a pinball show or something. We're just, when it's ready, we'll roll it forward. And the idea is that these features will come out on a regular basis. So we appreciate your patience while we're getting those done. Now on the content side of things, I have good news. Our content team is rocking, and we have a very stable pipeline of new content, new tables that are going to be rolling out. Our goal is a new table every month, and I'm happy to say that looks very solid and very stable, including a brand new table that we're going to be announcing today and you'll be playing next week. Aside from that, we've got Williams games, we've got Zen Originals, we've got brand new licenses, all in production, things that I think will be exciting and somewhat surprising, and really just diversify the lineup. So that's really, really exciting. And other than that, that's where we are today with an honest assessment of the game. I want to thank our community. You guys are all so important to us. And some of you have been with us since 2007, which is like 15 years. So, to stay with the company in a game for that long is, we just have to say thank you. I hope that, you just continue to stay with us during Pinball FX development. And we're looking forward to making the best game possible for the future. Don't really want to have to do this again. So this will be the platform that lasts for you, your ultimate pinball home, and for Zen as well. We can go really, really far together. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Bobby and Rose, and hope you enjoy the show. Thank you.
What's up everyone, I'm Bobby.
And I'm Rose.
And welcome to the Pinball Show.
Your monthly inside scoop on digital pinball from Zen Studios.
And I'm sure a lot of you have already been playing the new Pinball FX in early access.
And it's about to get a whole lot cooler next week. On Thursday, April 21st, with the release of a brand new table that we are revealing for the first time right here, right now.
It's a whole new Pinball FX world with new releases, and it all starts with some good old-fashioned zombie slaying.
But not just any generic zombie slaying. Check out this world premiere trailer.
Bros, I love a good mall full of zombies. Never gets old.
Classic zombie scenario for a classic zombie franchise.
I prefer to call them Zeeks, but I must know more.
Very well then. Take it away, Dolby the game designer.
Hey everyone, my name is Dolby, and you may remember me discussing a Zen pinball party table about an iconic cartoon dog last October. Well, my next design is a little more grown up. For World War Z, we wanted an iconic zombie fighting setting while also taking inspiration from Saber Interactive's awesome 2019's World War Z game. So what better place than the game's Central Mall in New York City? You actually might recognize Central Mall in New York City from the World War Z game released in 2019. As you can see, it's a multi-level facility that's seen some action. Barricades, broken windows, supply bags, you name it. You're part of a small group that has sought shelter in this mall after a horde on the streets of New York drove you inside, in the face of even more zombies. Fortunately, you do have a healthy supply of weaponry, upgrading your guns as you complete missions. Generic drop target zombies die from one ball hit of any weapon, while special zombies like bulls, berserkers, and gas bags take more damage when hit with more advanced weaponry. There are 5 main modes to master before the wizard mode, and I suggest saving the tougher missions for the end, when you have stronger firepower. A good starting place is main mode 1, called We Need Better Guns, where you'll clear out a security room that's overrun with Zeeks. Other less difficult modes are the multiple mission, where you must defeat the lurker zombie, and Vantage Point, which challenges you to ascend to the 3rd floor by nailing the escalator ramp and even engaging in a first-person shooting minigame. Things get tougher in the modes featuring the gas bag and the bull, all leading up to this craziness in wizard mode known simply as the final stand. That's just a small sample of all the Zeke zapping antics at the Central Mall, which you'll be able to survive for yourself on the 21st of April. The team put a lot of heart into this, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say. Until next time, take care.
Thanks, Dolby. The table looks great, and I'm looking forward to some new zombie pinball action.
Yeah, World War Z Pinball will be releasing on Pinball FX on April 21st for Pinball Pass subscribers, or you can purchase it for 60 tickets in the in-game store.
And some of you are probably wondering what the new legacy releases are, and we got some news for you.
Whitewater and Roadshow, along with other selected Williams tables, will be releasing in May, and a brand new Williams table.
Ooh, all right. So let's go check out Whitewater and Roadshow, and it's time for our favorite segment. Let's Ask Sakosh.
We love that guy.
And now it's time for...
Let's ask Sakosh.
Hi everyone, let me tell you how excited I am for World War Z Pinball. A new IP, a new partner, we get to explore a new world, and I think it really translates to pinball form. Let me share a little data point with you that you might find interesting. Our research shows that you guys are trying to sneak in some scores at the end of the tournaments. We have found that 40% of all game sessions happen in the last 10% of time allotted to any tournament in Pinball FX3. For example, if I were to create a 1-hour tournament right now, 5 times more game sessions would happen in the last 6 minutes than at any other time. On to the world of physical pinball. I'm a little late to the party, but Multimorphic is coming out with a Weird Al machine. Of course, in Europe, we also know who Weird Al is, and I personally love all his songs. What's interesting about this machine is that it's a pretty ambitious meeting between digital and physical. A huge part of the playfield is an interactive screen. It's pretty wild, check it out. Of course, we are marching on as well and building our own cabinet. Lina and I have made some great progress, and our cab is starting to shape up. We are streaming our build every Wednesday, starting 9 AM Pacific time on the Zen Twitch channel. Let's check out the highlight from the last couple of sessions right now. We do have this thing, which will help us create better lines.
We have a trusty carpet under us, which nothing. There you go. I just proved his point.
Okay, we need shoes. Okay, thanks for your time. Back to Bobby and Rose.
Thanks, Sakosh.
Okay, everyone, we got World War Z scheduled for next week. We have Legacy Williams table scheduled for May. And didn't you also mention a new Williams table?
I think we'll have the actual announcement on the next episode.
So stay tuned to Zen's social channels to see when the Pinball Show is coming next.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell to keep up with all the pinball news.
Until then, everyone,
We'll catch you on the flip side.
The Pinball Show.